Hello, I'm back. It's 7:57 p.m. and even though I laid here most of the day, I don't feel well rested and I don't feel like I got rest. You know, especially what happened this afternoon. They want to make sure I don't get any peace or rest in these hotel rooms. There's always something. But my mind is all over the place and I don't have a specific topic to talk about. But random different narcissistic online perps, when I do videos, they get mad and talk about, oh, just get to the point, or and stuff like that. Well, if you're an online perp or you don't know about targeting, then these videos aren't for you anyway. you know so that's why a lot of my videos, if there are multiple topics in one different video or I don't have a specific title, that's why I call it open talk. If I can talk about multiple things in one video, or if I don't have a choice, if I haven't made up a choice of what to talk about. So I had a I'll say normal size breakfast and a huge, what's lunch and dinner mixed in together? Is it dinner? Dinner or dunch? Dinner or dunch? But anyway, I guess I had dunch. Nah, breakfast and lunch is brunch, but I guess I had dinner. Yeah, so I just had, the second meal I had, it was huge. And I'm so stuffed right now, you know. But hey, it was with the money that I worked for, so y'all don't have a right to get mad. And I do as many YouTube videos as I want for how long I want. Y'all hate me and want me gone, so that's why y'all talking about stop doing YouTube videos. Yet y'all stalk and follow and harass everywhere, and I'm not shutting up. Just leave me alone. You can't try to control. Narcissistic abuse is more about control. Them trying to control, you trying to control another person. You trying to control another person, when your own life ain't straight. And they think they act like they think they're perfect enough to judge and condemn another person when you got flaws in your life. We all have flaws. None of us are perfect. All of us have done wrong. So you try to point out my quote unquote sins, but yet you're gang stalking me. So a lot of different people just it seems like very few real targets here on YouTube, and a lot of them had disappeared. And I've talked about this before, that they've disappeared, and their channels got taken down, or they decided to take their stuff down, or I don't know where all the real TIs are anymore, because I cannot go to those rallies because those I've never been to any of those so-called targeted individual rallies, but only the popular fake TI perp cult members get recognized, and real TI suffering, they're forced to suffer in isolation and suffer alone. It's pretty much, might as well call it similar to the fake IDMR cult conventions, the fake TI perp rallies, the popular fakes where they all go, So I'm back at the point of where I basically have nobody really to talk to, no emotional support, nobody to talk to, and still struggling. Yesterday I felt like I was at almost done with my work for the day, and I kind of thought to myself, well, I wasn't feeling as depressed anymore. I start to feel better. But then after what happened today, 2 videos ago, now I'm back to feeling very depressed all over again, and feeling depressed and hopeless. So basically, I don't even know. I'm already worn out with one job and can barely handle one job. But I'm making it. But in the sleep deprivation and stuff, and the lack of rest. And so I'm hoping I can get me some sleep tonight, but I don't know. So me getting lack of rest, and when my mind and my body's tricked into thinking that I'm gonna get to sleep so good, and then get nothing, just laying there for hours. So as I said, my mind is all over the place, and I was like too upset to even get to I was too upset to even get to write my short stories. I wrote down the titles of 2 of them. I think kind of have a third one in the back of my mind, but I don't know. But 2 of them, I have 2 titles in mind, but don't know how the stories are. Don't have it in plan of how the stories are gonna go. So it seems like a lot of the real targets are gone from YouTube. It's like I'm the only fool left. Or maybe there might be a couple of real ones left on YouTube. But almost everybody's gone, disappeared. And I can't believe how many targets are taking deals and selling out. I don't know if they're doing it blindly or if because the moment they feel like they're sick of this shit, and they'll be on the phone telling me how suicidal that they are, and then they turn around and start perping me. Or if their life is being threatened, and then they turn around and start perping me, and then I wonder, when did they sell out? So now it's like nobody's to be trusted, and I'm scared. It's so super lonely out here. And it's like I'm considered a fool for not selling out. And I can't believe that this is how everything is, And the people who are already sold out are falsely accusing you of being a clout chaser and stuff. And I see more new people making false videos about me, and they're nothing but perps or fake TI perps. They're making false videos about me. And it's very difficult for me to just hold everything in and just ignore everything, or ignore all the attacks made against me and all the lies and everything. Or a lot of times people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and then just go along with what they think sounds good, rather than because they're too lazy to investigate the real truth. So and I basically don't have much of anybody to defend me or stand up for me, or even just let me know that they're on my side, or that they believe me, or that they. It's very rare that I have anybody, to reassure me that they know I'm telling the truth. But it's like so many people would just rather be against me and attack me, and they're just willing to be against me and willing to attack me, and then it's like funny that the people who have sold out and getting paid to perp me getting paid big money to perp me, act like they're jealous as fuck of the littlest good thing that I get. But yet they want to say, oh, Candy's always negative, she's always complaining, and she's always miserable, and she just always, well, you making nothing but complaints when you say that. You know, online strangers care about where I eat or what I eat. You know, so I mean, lately I have not been eating the doggone three meals a day because I said, you know, it's a struggle to get breakfast. And then, you know, it was like a couple of weeks after I started the job was when they started to give us free lunch on the days that we work. And then, you know, you know what, the video where they I just came across it like about an hour ago. I showed the video of the receipt of that restaurant. Well, I blocked the restaurant name, but um I was falsely when they falsely it was Cactus Cantina that falsely accused me of not paying that $5.30 and I paid in cash. You know, and it's like if I eat at, well, I didn't eat out at restaurants today. You know, I stayed here. But if I eat out at restaurants just about every day, then, you know, why would I choose? And if I already started working and got my paychecks and everything, why would I steal a meal? I don't understand that, you know, especially something so small and cheap if I had a few $100s. So that was pretty insulting to me to be falsely accused. I mean, but that's not the first time. Shucks. When I was at the Riverwalk, the mall in New Orleans, and they falsely accused me of stealing out the stores. And and I was homeless, and I was wondering, why the hell would I do that? You know, but I didn't know at the time that that was part of the gang stalking. You know, being falsely, like when I went to the Treme Center in New Orleans, it was a black man who randomly falsely accused me of stealing all the toilet paper and stuff like that. You know, it's just stupid shit, you know, stupid stuff. So if I pay like, you know, $10 for a meal almost every day or $15 every once in a while, why the hell would I take a $5 and some change kind of meal and just all, and if especially if I've been a frequent customer for about 2 years at that Cactus Cantina, not even every day, but not even every other day, but I would eat there often. So why would I just randomly, you know, decide to just steal a meal like that? And they've perked me and caused me problems there quite a few times before, you know, but here y'all perps got me homeless on the streets and eating out at restaurants and stuff, and can't go to freaking soup kitchens or nothing like that. And there's hardly any soup kitchens that I know of available here, because even in New Orleans, when I would ask people where to go to eat, and they act like it's supposed to be a best kept secret that I'm not allowed to know, like it's a secret that they don't want to tell me where they got their food from. So, you know, I had to go and buy my own food. If I would go to Rouse's in New Orleans, downtown New Orleans, go to Rouse's and get me, you know, a plate of food and try to keep the cost to under $10. You know, even when I was in New Orleans before I came here to Pensacola, more than 2 years ago. You know, so all these just, you know, if people want to complain about me sitting down charging my phone and not bothering anybody, or if they want to complain about me eating here, they want to complain about me sleeping somewhere, but then, you know, they complain about me and falsely accuse me of being And look, I have my job and have not been asking. I haven't had the need to ask for any money, and I've been having my job. And the perps are still online smear campaigning me and falsely accusing me of being a money hungry scammer when I have my job now, and they're hunting for opportunities to try to get my job taken away. Even the perps in person seem like they're trying to hunt for an opportunity to get my job taken away. So it's like they're trying to make it like you're not gonna claim to be a targeted individual and then say that another target is a fake target, and then say that they're crazy in a nutcase. You giving yourself away as a fake TI perp. Like, how you gonna say you're a targeted individual but then say another targeted individual has mental health issues? But everybody just go along with it because you using some kind of witchcraft and telling people what you think they want to hear, or what they'll be pleased with hearing. And and as I said, I stay away from the fake TI perp, the popular fakes that's part of the Black Hebrew Israelites cult. They're their own special section of the popular fake TI perps. And then there's another different sector. A different section of I guess there are a few different kinds of categories of popular fake TI perps. But as I said, I've put out so much and even recent evidence and footage of me being still gang stalked. And so and a lot of times by me having a job and stuff, and I'm at work, my hands are full. So when I go from one building to another, the perps drive. It's like they wait for me to walk outside and then drive off with one headlight and stuff. And then I get really upset and want to have a meltdown because I was angry that I didn't get to film them while doing that. And then everybody wants to call me fake, and I'm still being harassed and perped and stuff. And it's like, even at this hotel, I can't film no damn body because I can't film anybody because me trying not to get banned. But other targets, they film their gang stalkers on hotel property or at work or and speak out against workplace mobbing or whatever. Or it's like, how the hell some people, like, even the ones who claim to be Christian, how the hell you claim to be Christian and you're perping me, and you're a fake TI perp that's a narcissistic control freak fake TI perp that professes to be Christian, but yet you're perping me and you're making all these false rumors about me and everybody believes you in your lies. I don't even get it. So I'm trying very hard to keep my head up. But if I would have been offered a deal like $24 an hour for a job, then people would have been like, oh, Candy sold out. So it's like, well, I have not been offered that. I'm still getting like $10 an hour. And we all say that work is too hard. Like the work is very hard. But I can't believe I'm still able to go. But it's not enough to get housing. But, and it's not, and it's a nice big help with me not have, it's not enough to get housing, but it's a nice big help for me to have to panhandle. So I won't have to panhandle as often, or I won't have to panhandle. I guess ever since I haven't even had to panhandle that much for the month of June, really. But even before I got my first paycheck, I didn't have to really worry about panhandling or asking for money online or in person. But I just, got a hotel room Saturday night, and it was pouring. It was raining cats and dogs. Then I think, yeah, it rained Sunday, and my sleeping bag is still wet. Now I'm hoping that it won't be as bad, but it's still wet. Probably accumulated more mildew and mold, and it'll probably be too stinky to just air out. So tomorrow night, you know, hopefully it can air out some more. But I just you know, and then people want to pretend to have fake compassion and then turn around and exploit your suffering, you know. It's, I don't know, it's just, I mean, people think I'm crazy or a fool that I'm one of the only real targets that's still doing YouTube videos. And last I checked, I don't even see a bunch of real targets on BitChute either. You know, I don't even see a bunch of real targets on BitChute. But it seems like a lot of the popular fake truthers are on BitChute spreading disinformation. You know, that's aside from the targeted and so-called targeted individuals, but people who lead you on to think that they're spreading the truth, but they're spreading truth mixed with lies. You know, and the Jesus said in the Bible, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So if they spread a lot of truth, but you can't even discern the small little lie that got you a little confused, you know. and so it's so much leaven nowadays, and so much layers and layers of strong deception and strong delusion nowadays that people believe lies as the authority, and the truth gets shunned and suppressed and attacked so many different ways, you know. But I have not given up. I can't believe it, because I usually be the type to throw my hands up and say I quit, but then I always get back to go back to fighting again, you know. Feel like I give up on being nice to people, but then turn around and I might, act angry for a day or two, then go back to trying to strive to be nice to people, you know. But it's like, I mean, so it's like, I what am I to do now if I can't get any agencies to help me, and I don't have quite enough of my own money to get a place to live. So no agencies to help me. So it's like I'm supposed to stay homeless, but it's like, I don't know, it's just a big mess. But as I said, I'm don't have to ask as much for like hotel room or money for food and stuff now that I have my job. But the perps are trying to get that taken away. They're hunting so hard for a way to try to get it taken away. And every single day is like a day to be scared about being confronted, or a day to be scared about being dismissed from the job for whatever reason. So I don't feel like I have job security, not being a targeted individual. But I'm surprised I lasted over a month at this job right here. And I've gotten accustomed and used to the routine, But I don't have to ask as much for any assistance or whatever. But, and I give back, at whenever I can, like trying to help other homeless who have not perped me, even some of the ones who have, I still, be generous and help, you know, or be nice and give somebody something extra, like extra food, or, if I have clothes that I can't wear, I give it to them or something, but even other people who are not homeless, some people describe me to have a heart of gold, or have a big heart, or have like a beautiful soul, you know. And some people say keep doing what you're doing, because I mean it's like I have not given up on trying to help people whenever I can. And so I try to write inspiring short stories, and also some that kind of I can relate to, but and also some stuff I try to explore things that I've never experienced, and just trying to experiment on different topics. So I'm gonna go for now and try to get me some rest, try to get me some sleep, and I love y'all, and bye.